So today we're taking a look at iOS 26.4 Beta 1. The software has been out for several days, and as per usual, I always like to come back and share with you guys any additional new features and changes that I may notice after using the beta for several days. And today I want to talk about some really interesting changes that I've noticed over the past several days. This software just keeps getting better. It's going to be a major software release. If you didn't catch my initial coverage for iOS 26.4 Beta 1, I'll link that in the description down below. And by the way, the first public beta is now currently available for public beta testers. Again, today we're going to cover some additional new features and changes that I've noticed within iOS 26.4. So if you watch my initial coverage for iOS 26.4, you know that Apple has recently updated the wallpapers gallery. You now have the option to download each wallpaper collection individually. So no longer do you have all these wallpapers preloaded onto your iPhone. You can download each collection individually, from weather to astronomy to emoji. And the great thing is, if you download a collection, right, and you change your mind, you can actually remove those wallpapers from your iPhone there, and that way you can save space on your device. I think this is the way Apple should have done this since the beginning. Now, I've noticed that after updating my Apple Watch to watchOS 26.4, Apple has done the same with watch faces. So let's go into watch faces here in the Apple Watch app. Let's tap into this collection here. You see, I can go ahead and download any collection for watch faces. And if I change my mind, I can later delete that. Again, saving up storage on my iPhone, and I don't have to have all these wallpapers or watch faces preloaded onto my iPhone, taking up storage. I think this is a great idea. Now, again, if you watch my initial coverage for iOS 26.4, you know that Apple is currently testing end-to-end encryption for RCS messages. RCS messages, obviously, this will be when you text someone that's not an iPhone, like an Android device. This allows you to encrypt those messages, and Apple is currently testing this on this latest update. However, I noticed that after using the beta for several days, Apple has actually added a toggle inside of messages under the RCS extension. Now, obviously, this is something that I will always have enabled on my iPhone, and it is currently not supported for all carriers, but if you do have it, it will be under messages on your iPhone. Scroll down until you find the RCS messaging extension, and right there it is. So yeah, end-to-end encryption currently sitting in beta for RCS messages on iPhone, which is obviously, again, an option that I will always have enabled on my device. Now, this new update also allows you to provide search results for iCloud Drive and iCloud Photo when you're using iCloud.com. Now, you have to enable this on your iPhone, so allow search on iCloud.com. Head on over into settings, go under iCloud settings right here on your iPhone, scroll all the way to the bottom, and there it is, iCloud.com. So once you tap here, you have two toggles. You have allow data access and you have allow search. So right here, you have the toggles to enable this. You see the description right there, and you also have the advanced settings, which allows you to clear recent search and also export recent search data onto your device. So yeah, you now have the ability to provide permission to iCloud.com to access data and search results directly from iPhone. Again, this is only for trusted devices already on your account. Now, this software update also adds a very useful feature for Hotspot, and it is the Hotspot data usage breakdown. On the bottom of the screen for your Hotspot, you now see a data usage, a breakdown of all your devices using your Hotspot. Now, if you have a family plan with Hotspot data cap, you know who's using the most data. So now you'll be able to see each individual device that's connected to the Hotspot and how much data they're using. I love that new feature. Now, there's also a new update for Freeform. It has a new icon, as you can see right there. I don't use the Freeform application. There's also a new splash screen here, and also another splash screen with some of the new updates coming to Freeform. So if you use this application, these are new updates coming to Freeform, and the new icon, which matches the Creator Studio icon, as you can see right there. Now, last but not least, I want to talk about Apple Music. With iOS 26.4, Apple has added some beautiful full screen album artwork, as you already know if you watch my initial coverage. Well, you now have the ability to actually add a song to multiple playlists at a time. So let's say I want to go ahead and add this song to a playlist here. You see I can tap right here and add that song to multiple different playlists right there. So finally, something that I really wanted for quite some time. And this is the new splash screen that you get when you launch that new feature on Apple Music that allows you to create a playlist by simply using a phrase. So if you want to go out for a run, you can just type that in and it will create a playlist based on what they think you may want to hear when you're going out for a run and things like that. So yeah, this is the new splash screen for Apple Music, custom playlists using Apple Intelligence, and you can now add a song to multiple playlists at a time. And there you guys have it, just a quick update on iOS 26.4. This is my follow-up video. Again, if you want to watch my initial coverage with more new features, links will be down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.